Let's just ignore the way I look right now because this is just bad. What's up, y'all? It's Abby Aslin and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here or haven't seen my face before, I would love it if you would click that subscribe button down below. I post videos every Monday and Friday about college and lifestyle type stuff. And please ignore my appearance today. I'm not feeling well at all, and that's why I sound kind of sick if I do. And basically I was on the beach just trying to relax, and that's why I look like this. I didn't want to completely get ready to film this video, so that's why I look like this. Today's video is going to be all about how to get out of a rut, like if you're in some kind of slump or if you just haven't really been feeling yourself lately and you really need to just get back on your A game and come back better than ever, then this video is for you. I'm just going to give you guys all my favorite tips and tricks to getting back on your A game and coming back strong out of a rut. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started on the video. So my first tip has to do with the beginning of the day, and it's basically just to start your day the way you love to. Whether it's getting up in the morning and making a cup of cold brew like I love to do, or whether it's getting a glass of milk, or sitting in your bed getting on Pinterest and getting inspired, or watching TV, or going outside and just sitting there enjoying the nature, whatever it is, just start your day the way you love to and the way that really just inspires you and gets you out of bed in the morning. I think if you can start your day off on the right foot, then it can really help you to just maintain a better attitude throughout the rest of the day. My next step is to do something that is truly good for you, whether it's going to the gym and working out, doing yoga in your bedroom, or just going on a walk, or even if it's just doing simple things like eliminating candy from your diet or soft drinks, whatever it is. Do something that's really good for you that will really change your insides and just make you feel better overall. It'll really help you to get out of the rut that you're in, just because it's going to be a good and positive change that you're allowing your body to experience. And even if it's just like eliminating desserts and replacing it with like dark chocolate chips or raspberries and dark chocolate chips or something like that, that's definitely something I love to do. The little things that mean the most, so definitely try it out. My next tip is to make a change, whether it's getting your hair cut like I did a couple months ago. I chopped most of my hair off, or maybe it's changing your room around. Recently I changed my room around when I came home from school, and I'm loving it because it really helped me to kind of just like get a new feel for being here for the summer and everything, so I really enjoyed that. And changing your room around can really just bring up your mood in general if you like to change things up a bit, because I know I like to. My next tip is super important, and it is to save your freaking money. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I have money in my savings account and just I'm doing well with my budgeting and everything, I feel like I'm on cloud 9 as far as like money and finances go. If you are just spending every dollar you have, you're going to constantly be under the burden of not having enough money to do certain things, or not having enough money to pay bills, whatever it is. Just definitely try and save your money, and if you are a big spender, try and at least get things on sale or through secondhand stores or secondhand apps, and every little bit of saving does help. Another thing that can help you get out of a rut is to write out your thoughts, and a lot of people don't like doing this because they think it's weird, but I mean, if you're the only person that's gonna see it and know about it, who really cares? If you just like wake up in the morning and write down your thoughts, or if you do it before you go to bed, it can be really relieving to just put it on paper instead of having it all clouded in your memory and clouded in your head. And it really is really liberating in general. My next tip is to surround yourself with people who are really pushing you to be the best you can possibly be, and are always supporting you and by your side no matter what. It's really important to find these people. You don't have to have a lot of them. You can literally have just like one or two, or it can be your mom or dad or whoever. And it's just really good to have them in general to keep you motivated and keep you pushing towards the goals you have for yourself. Another important tip for getting out of a rut is keeping yourself busy, whether that's going to the beach or going to the lake with some friends or family, or going on lunch dates and meeting up with people and just having small talk. Just fill those little empty times in your schedule where you would normally be just like laying in bed or laying on the couch, because if you're just being lazy, you're most likely going to be dwelling in whatever sorrows you have at the moment, and it's not really going to get you in any kind of good mood, especially if you're in a rut at the moment. You can keep yourself busy with some kind of side hustle or hobby, like YouTube's my little side hustle as I call it, or whether it's a sport or crafting or whatever it is, just try and keep yourself busy with something else to fill that empty time. Another important tip is to attempt to develop and stick to a routine. It doesn't have to be any kind of like fancy morning routine or night routine or day-to-day routine. Just try and get a few good habits in for the morning and in for the night, and that way you stay consistent with them. And when you stay consistent with them, it kind of just makes you feel like you're on top of your game if you're doing them all the time, because it becomes part of your routine. You can also do something for a greater good, and I think this is really great for helping you get out of a rut or getting out of just a troubled time, whether it's volunteering in your community or giving advice to other people. It can really be anything. Like, it doesn't have to be anything super extravagant. If you're helping towards a greater good, then you'll more than likely feel way better about yourself, and you'll have a lot more confidence and just self-esteem and motivation to get out of the rut and the slump that you are in. Chances are, if you are in a rut, or if you are just having a really hard time in life in general, you might not have your goals defined really well. If you do have your goals defined, it makes everything a lot easier, because you have something to strive towards, and you have something to look forward to, and you have something you're pushing towards. If you have nothing set at a finish line, then you're basically just running forever for miles without anything to be pushing for. So it's really important to have that end goal in mind, to just keep pushing towards it every day. Even if you do have a lazy day here and there, it'll definitely help eliminate any kind of rut or slump that you are in. It's just a lot easier to stay committed and consistent with a schedule and routine, and just with life in general and how you feel if you have an end goal in mind. It is so important to change your mindset if you are just like in a bad mood all the time, or if you're in a slump. I am definitely someone who went through a slump at the beginning of the summer, and I go through them quite a bit. And I always have to just pause for a second and really just analyze my mindset and how I'm thinking. If you're trying to get out of a rut or a slump, having a negative mindset is never going to help anything, of course. It's really important to try and put yourself in other people's shoes. Always be thankful for what you have, and to just really make sure you are thinking of ways to optimize the situation that you're in, instead of dwelling on the negative and looking at the positive of every situation instead. Paying attention to your mindset can help a lot, and really just how your overall quality of life is. Another thing you can try and do is to just try and find the source of the rut or the slump. If you can find the source and eliminate it, then you're a lot more likely to come out of it stronger than ever. But if you don't know what the source of like why you're feeling down and everything is, then you might just need to look at your life for a second and just pause and look at what is causing all these feelings and emotions, and just really analyze what is causing you to feel the way you feel. And if you do end up getting led to a reason why you're feeling that way, then maybe you need to make some kind of lifestyle change to help that. My last tip is to change the scenery you're in. Maybe just get out of your bedroom if you've been spending a lot of time in your bedroom. Go for a drive with the windows down and listen to some music with friends. Or maybe you just need to go to the beach or the lake or the woods or the mountains, wherever it is. Maybe just go shopping. I don't know. Just get out of your room and get out there, instead of just dwelling wherever you have been while you've been in a rut. Those are all the tips I have for you guys for getting out of a rut or a slump, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.